forced to negotiate with Riel. Okay. It also just, is also the beginning of the treaty system. This is treaty number 1 area. Okay. Because it's not just the Métis who are involved, but there are obviously others as well, Cree, Assiniboine, and others. Okay. 1871, Sir John Macdonald proposes to British Columbia to join the Union, and British Columbia, as we know, is way out on the west coast, not close at all. And he does so again by promising something better than a wagon road, which is a railroad, which again is going to save the country, save the Grand Trunk, finally put it into profit. And so BC decides that its best interest would be to join a confederation. Eventually, in 1873, PEI will also join. In 1864, the original negotiations didn't really see this as something that was in their best interest. They were going to be a very, very small fish in a very large pond, even in an Atlantic Union. They had issues over debts over railroads. They also had absentee landlords who they wanted to have that question settled. And when the Canadian government finally decided to settle the absentee landlord issue, pay off their debts, and assure them a little bit more representation than their population might have entitled to them to, they decided that they would join on as well. And again, there's all of those promises about an intercolonial railroad and connections and all those other things that finally started to come into being. But in 1873, after building this nation, as Sir John Macdonald is the first prime minister, is booted out over a scandal building that railroad to British Columbia to kind of unite these disparate elements of Canada's from sea to shining sea. And that's the story.